Looking to do more with your electric drive? Volvo Recharge plug-in hybrids travel further in pure mode. That means more scenic routes, more spontaneous adventures. Volvo Recharge plug-in hybrids do more on electric. Visit volvocars.com/US.
When a vehicle is certified by Volvo, it's much more than a certified pre-owned. It's certified for that road trip you've been meaning to take. Certified for your growing family. Certified for small steps and big leaps. No matter where the road ahead may take you this season, Volvo hopes you enjoy every moment and are confident in the certified by Volvo vehicle you've trusted to take you there. Contact your Volvo retailer today.
The only post in the North Slope that has a road to it you guys can climb in your car and drive to is Prudhoe Bay. It's where the oil workers are. And that was my post for a while. My coverage area there was about the size of South Carolina. I covered that by myself. And I go down the Dalton Highway. And the Dalton Highway is just a ribbon of gravel through virgin wilderness, the same way it was 10,000 years ago, or 6,000 or whatever you think. So I was going into Adigan Pass, and there was basically this stretch of flat tundra going up into the pass. And I looked up ahead. It's a bright, beautiful day. It's about 10, 12 degrees out, sunny, not a cloud in the sky. And I see a shimmering in the road. And like the heat shimmering we've all seen on a hot day, only this was the most distinct I've ever seen. And it was in the shape of a giant dome. The top, the bottom, it was this gigantic soap bubble sitting across the road.
All right, this one has it all. My favorite, the little people.
Of course, your favorite, dude. You can't be stopped.
It's true.
You just, dude, line up the little people.
Maybe I do like the little people, Luke. Maybe I do.
Well, because you do, not even a maybe, because you do, you're gonna love today. We've got a special members episode for all of you Blurry Creatures members out there. Richie, who is a member himself, it was a cop, a law enforcement officer in Alaska for almost 30 years, and has some pretty interesting things that happened to him while on patrol. And one thing we've never heard of. So this is going to be a very interesting story. This is maybe something you haven't heard of either. But there's a lot of crazy things that happen in some of the wild places on Earth, and Alaska's not alone in that. There's a lot of interesting things according to the Alaska Triangle.
Yeah.
Stories of little people, giants, and
we got another guy coming on the show, right? Talking about Alaska too, coming up.
We do.
Yeah,
absolutely do.
I love it. Yeah, everyone who comes on our show, who's members, thank you so much for supporting what we do here and bringing your blurry stories. It's kind of cool how not only these people support the show, but they also have had their own paranormal experience. And this one's interesting. It goes in line with the episode that just came out with Ashton Forbes. We're talking about, sort of these thermal events, this technology. And again, it's way beyond my understanding, but it seems like they know how to mess with the energy that's right there in front of us. And we talk about that. He had this strange portal or bubble that he drove into. And Luke, I was going to say, there's a lot of events where just creature sightings, it's almost like people walk into some sort of spherical where they automatically start to feel different. Their anxiety goes up, their fear goes up, everything about it feels like they walk from our world to somewhere else, but they're still in our world. It's like they walk into the upside down and everything's just strange for a second. And so he's got a story that's not a small, it's this massive energy sphere that he finds himself in. So it gets blurry. If you want to be a member of the show, get access to this and a bunch of other members only episodes that we break down all kinds of things. blurrycreatures.com/members. Become a member of the show. You get access to tickets, chat rooms. We're doing an event, or we're doing live chats monthly, all kinds of things going on in the Blurryverse, and so many reasons to sign up and join just for a couple bucks a month. You help what we're doing here. So yeah, this is another perk of being a member. Maybe it comes with a free little person sighting.
Yeah,
who knows?
Maybe it's little footprints and little caribou capes.
That's right. And today we got to break down: are all the little people the same, Luke, or are there gnomes and leprechauns and little people? Are there?
We've had an episode about gnomes. We know New York State's got some gnomes up there.
So if you have an authentic gnome hat, send it to us.
Maybe you went bowling with them like old Henry Hudson.
It started from episode 1, and here we are. We don't get any more answers. We just get more questions.
That's right.
So, all right. We'll see you guys out there. Hope you enjoy this one. Let's get them on the show.
The history of our Earth is so different from what we can imagine.
The Smithsonian, that if they found out about a large skeleton somewhere, was to go get it.
I'm going to assume at least one person is right, because if one person's right, it busts the paradigm. It all goes back to the fallen cherub. And the problem with the modern day church, they have a very truncated view of the supernatural.
This backdrop that's just pregnant with all kinds of meaning associated with this Mount Hermon event.
Welcome to Blurry Creatures.
And this guy defects from the kingdom. That's a big deal.